My name is Jessica Harryman.
And you are?
I'm a generational witch. Generational wise, that usually means that you come from a family of witches. In my case, it was my grandmother. Um, my mom didn't pick up the Wicca as well. She more got into the crystals and whatnot, but never really got fully into it, mainly because of how she grew up and how she experienced persecution that she saw happen to my grandmother.
Hi, I'm Jessica Wanless and I'm a converted witch. Basically, that means I came from Catholicism, my old religion, and actually converted to Wicca. I was born Catholic. My parents were traditional Catholics along with my grandparents. I was baptized a few weeks after I was born, and then I started Catholic school in kindergarten. We went to church every Sunday, and of course, I went to church class every Monday night. And then I was probably in first, second grade when I had my first communion, which is basically a passage of when you're a Catholic into basically stating that you're going to continue with the Catholic religion. And I continued being a Catholic until the age of 13 when I started looking into Wicca and started discovering it and actually understanding what it was. It was it was definitely difficult going from Catholicism, being a Catholic, into Wicca, only because my family thought it was a devil religion. They thought it was something similar to Satanism, which it's not. It's actually something very beautiful and opening up. It's very spiritual. It's very much coming into the world and discovering yourself, discovering how you interact with the world and how what you do affects the world.
It pretty much means to be devoted to your pretty much religion as it is. Put aside time each day to be mindful, to practice the sects of Wiccan, the rules that are within it. So, just I don't know, practice the mindset that comes with it. Mindset, being mindful of your surroundings. Threefold's law, where anything that you do is going to come back to you three times worse or better in cases very similar to karma. So things like that. And just being mindful of nature. Wicca is very intertwined with love for nature and whatnot.
Catholicism basically teaches you to be ashamed of yourself. Almost everything that you do, almost everything that you find fun or that you find interesting is pretty much a sin. Anything that makes you feel good is a sin. And if you didn't follow Catholicism strictly by the book, you were going to end up in hell. And you basically were tortured by the devil for the rest of your life in hell after you died. Whereas with Wicca, it's a lot more calm religion. It's very much discovering your spirituality and becoming one with yourself, becoming one with the earth. It teaches you to love yourself and to love the people around you and everything around you, whether it be animals, nature, even your worst enemy. It teaches you to love everyone.
Obviously, it would pop up more when I have my pentacle on. Back when I worked at Marley Station FYE, it's a music store, I'd have customers that would kind of look at it and be you could see they were judging. I had one old man that was kind of creepy already, but then he saw that I was wearing a pentacle and was like, "Oh, you know what that means, right?" And it's like he's trying to pretty much patronize me, demean me, and imply that I'm a devil worshiper, which is highly untrue. Uh, and then in terms of where I work now, I work at Capital T's at Annapolis Mall, and it's generally been the same experience when I wear it. People look at it, but they try not to comment. It's kind of something they want to kind of rush over sometimes. They don't really want to, people don't want to take it seriously, I see.
It's personally not right in my opinion. It's personally very insane that anyone would be okay with persecuting any religion just strictly based on because they don't believe in what you believe. The fact that our president, the supposed leader of the free world, is completely okay with people burning down just different people, different places of worship, different the fact that people are being assaulted for just believing in something other than Christianity, the fact that people think it's okay to actually harm people because that they think just differently than what you think, it's absolutely insane. It makes me sad that our country has actually come to this.